All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Medalist, Season 2, Episode 3. Okay, Nori, got some stiff competition.
Yeah.
We learned a lot about how the scoring works. 10% in the second half for jumps. All right, cool.
We know about how many jumps they're going to be fitting into their routines in terms of just general strategy.
Yep, 10 different pieces.
Yeah, I'm sure that that's something that might adjust depending on basically like how gutsy you want to be, but that's probably something that you don't deviate from because essentially you just run things into very risky territory.
Sure.
But 3 minutes is not a long time.
Nope.
But you all have been training for so long that everything you can needs to be fit into those 3 minutes, into those three
probably grueling
very grueling short minutes, 180 seconds. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how Shinichiro's top student though potentially does here.
Right, because she said that she'd beat everybody and just, take the gold for this tournament, which, like, okay, aura farming, you go, but also, what kind of points are you planning on turning out?
Yeah. I feel like my thing I posited at the discussion of the last episode of I think everyone's shooting for around 75 points, and that's what kind of gets you into the top 5, basically.
And maybe this person's shooting for like 80.
And this maybe person is basically like, I'm 75 will be easy, Like, I will break 75. I'll get like 76, or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, with y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, Shinichiro! Whoa! Oh, little Rio. Oh, no. This is the girl who's Yagi Yuna. Oh, and that's the girl that ends up winning the Olympics. Yeah.
His very first student.
Oh.
Oh. The confidence that can come with knowing.
Wow. That's crazy. That's
actually
cool.
nuts.
But I mean, yeah, if that's what you're looking at as you're, growing up in your formative years, Ah, okay. Number 2. Gotcha. Huh.
Right. Because then there's this person.
Dang.
Ouch.
The rotating musical chair starts even in training.
God, I love this OP. But I love that detail of when you have a confidence and admiration for your coach, the person teaching you.
Yeah.
There's something that does in your head where you're like, okay, cool. Like, it takes away so much of the questioning and, like, is this actually going to work?
The Queen's Leap.
Oh, shit.
Calling the Queen right now when we've been having all of them being called princesses by the other guy.
Yeah.
Right, so we're in the next section. Fellow Inori stands!
Yeah.
I love him! Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's actually kind of fun there. Right. But also clearing my head is also like, yeah, your words are a little bit not as
well-intentioned, but not necessarily helpful.
Yeah.
Wait, is she talking to herself?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's using puppets to...
Yeah.
Well, hand puppets, yes!
Good job. Fantastic. Psychic damage.
No. Right. How does she know? You were right out there.
Yes, change of subject. Why would a banana give him heartburn?
He ate it too fast. He's probably not drinking enough water. A silver medal Olympic athlete.
This is fantastic.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Your face was showing everything.
Yeah.
Whoa, because they were the same age.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Wow, not wishing the actual skater good luck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, if you wanted to make sure that she didn't get the gold medal, you know, or
Don't you even suggest it. Hikaru's a rival for her as well, yeah.
Yeah, look at that clean ice.
That's a great score. Have things already shifted
Shit.
that much?
I guess, yeah.
I'm just not trusting that thing until... その通り。Whoa. Yeah. I don't know what she's gonna be capable of doing. She's a wild card. Data on her is essentially useless.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Triple Lutz double loop.
All right.
Oh. She's like, I got double hands on both shoulders.
Yeah,
Hikaru
exactly.
didn't even get that.
Right. He truly believes in me.
Yeah. Oh. Dang, what an outfit. That's like a... like futuristic medieval adventurer, you know?
Right.
She's like a duelist, you know?
Fending off hordes of orcs or something.
Yeah. Well, she picks up speed fast.
Oh no.
Don't get in your head. Don't get in your head. Oh, she's already making the jump. She's doing it. No, okay, this is her training.
All the time she's practiced.
Yeah. One, two. Whoa!
What?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Get back up. Get
Okay.
back up. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, no, no. He's hurt. The coach is.
Shit.
No!
He can tell what she's trying to do.
Yep. No. Yeah, use that to reset yourself.
Okay.
I love how, in a lot of ways, the spinning and the step sequences and all that is used to mentally reset yourself and
Sure.
regain your sense of balance and all that, probably in between jumps. In addition to obviously like going through your
actual routine.
Yeah, it's like she's literally like a duelist. She's like just stabbed her target there.
Yep. She's fighting.
In her mind, she's battling the dragon, you know?
You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa. Yep.
Wow.
Okay, cool. We're getting our spins. Yep. Oh, the music's slowing down. And then building again.
Uh-huh. I'm worried that she's gonna, like, do really well, but she's gonna, like, injure herself or something.
She would not feel it now if she was
Sure.
too much adrenaline.
The fist to the sky. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, her whole story was told basically in that performance.
Yeah.
She reaches for the stars, and yet she's...
Yep.
Yeah, she's struggled quite a bit to get there.
Uh-huh.
I really am curious to see what he's going to say to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. You little rascal. Oh! Oh!
My heart.
Oh. Yeah, all the way back then. You helped make her have this opportunity. Please come watch me. Oh, she didn't even ask him. He's just here. Winning?
Yep.
Oh, they're not even showing us what
points she got, yeah.
Yeah. Has he got something? Yes! Yes! Okay.
She broke.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Holy shit. Because clearly you can do it. Yeah, and that's with the mistakes. But this is talking about the queen. Yes. They're cracked.
Let me tell you about her previous routines. Oh! Oh, I want to pause.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Might be old data.
Yeah, one for you as well.
Okay. Ah.
Oh,
Right,
is that
right,
a
right. Because you
percentage
could theoretically
increase?
get the creative execution plus 5.
Oh,
Gotcha.
whoa.
Okay, okay.
That's how you can get hundreds. You increase things by 10% or 50% off of the
Yeah.
flat amount, which already has a decimal of
Gotcha.
0.1 or 0.2.
ダンスはジャンプを飛ばない代わりにスケーティングスキルの評価水準が
Cool.
Sure. Okay, I like it. I like it.
And she's also been learning the ballet and
Uh-huh.
everything. Oh!
Yeah, we know the mechanics for how she's going to be competing.
Then she's definitely going to make it then.
Oh my god. Oh shit. What do we got?
A single move that's going to give her like 30 points, you know? It's a triple combination into a double of some kind. I hope the episode ends before her performance now so that I can go back and pause and look at the points there to see what kind of...
I'm gonna call it now. She's gonna get a grade of execution of at least +4, maybe +5. And that's gonna be the
Let's
Queen's
go!
Stroke.
Yeah!
Yeah. You got this, girl!
Or are they going to have her just show the opening move?
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's right.
See yourself doing it. Ooh, I got chills, man!
Oh my god.
Alright, now you let go. Whoa.
Yes, I do.
I do. Oh, with all my heart, yeah.
All right.
No, just simple
It's as
yes
good
or
as
I
one.
do.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, okay.
Holy shit.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ah!
I'm so excited.
Me
Oh.
too. But okay, plus 10 to 50% based on the grade of execution.
Right,
All
which is also stacking with stuff in the second half being 10% on that.
That's true.
And
so
if it's multiplicative...
that means it'd be like plus, 65% for a grade of execution plus 5 if it's if it's
right. If it's multiplicative, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's 1.1 versus it being an additive 10% at the very end.
Right.
Yeah. So if you start with a flat score of something that's going to be around, like, 20 points maybe, you could bump it up to being like,
Yeah,
30.
If you did grade of execution plus 5, plus in the second half, that'd be an extra 65% of the base score.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Which is,
If for a 20-pointer,
that,
that'd be
13
that'd be an
points?
extra 13.67
13 points off of 20.
Or 13.33.
If it was 20, it would be 13 more, right?
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a decimal. Yeah, 13.33.
Right. Obviously, I'm just assuming that.
Yeah.
So
So
then,
that'd take a 20-pointer into a 33-pointer.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, right.
Boy.
Oh,
boy.
y'all, we've got some hype ready for this next episode here. I loved the follow-up kind of introduction on Shinichiro's first ever student, someone who basically not only took the fire of just seeing this guy perform on the Olympics, but then even inspired Rio to pick things up even earlier.
Right.
What a fun character to have brought into the story, because even though we just met her, basically,
I'm already invested.
I'm already super invested in her story.
Getting the little sock puppets to be like, you're doing a great job. Thank you, coach. That's the way to psych herself up. And then the absolute worst thing happens of Inori hearing this. God.
Daisuke. I love the way in which she's just like,
no, I definitely didn't
know what
hear
you're talking
anything.
about.
Yep. Oh man.
The faces that Inori makes when she's got the like, I cannot say anything.
Nope.
They're like,
they're taking me back to like reading One Piece and like he doesn't seem to like that very much, you know? Like,
yeah.
God, this is the amount of comedy we got in this episode was an absolute treat. I did not expect it. I did not need it, but it was welcome.
It was very welcome.
And
yes.
oh hey, that's on top of also having an absolute hype performance and then
Right.
hype build up for Inori to compete in the next episode.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Yaga Yuna made a triple Lutz into a triple loop.
Yep.
Which now we actually know basically how much value that has within the scoring total.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
that's nuts. And also because we're now seeing these scores being shown within the actual like
each of the components.
Meaning that a score that ends up having the decimals included into it is actually like
that's part of it. Yeah.
Baked into the whole deal. So
Right, on top of the grade of execution, giving anywhere from 10 to 50% bonus if they do it well.
Right.
Yeah. Now, can you go to the part where it actually showed what the metric was for the different 5 levels of grade of execution?
Yeah, I'm going to that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was awesome. I like how
So for instance, there are grades of execution. So he was specifically talking, this is actually a very big point, the double axle, for example. So this specific jump allows anywhere from a 10 to 50% bonus from its base score. So that means other jumps can have a higher base score multiplier based on grade of execution. Which means, Jacob, that this is just a generic one.
Right, okay, all right, yeah.
So in terms of the things that you're looking for, you want excellent height and distance in your jump, good takeoff and landing in your jump, no extraneous movements from start to finish. That's the big one specifically.
Right,
that
if there's wobbles or things like that. Yeah.
Steps before the jump, unexpected or creative entry. Meaning that you
being
could
flashy about it.
You could do something fun.
Excellent
body positioning from takeoff to landing. That's also something that she's going to be good at.
And elements
match the music. That's one.
And that's 6 total things.
6 total things, yeah.
So even if you just get one, that doesn't necessarily give you any grade of execution.
Right. So Hikaru obviously is going to have the craziest jumps possible. She gets the excellent height and distance down.
And also good takeoff and landing.
Yeah. But these 4 other ones here are things that have to do with what would make Tsukasa as a coach actually shine.
Right. Because the extraneous movements from start to finish, that could absolutely be something where it's hey, if you are making a slight mistake and you wobble or something, then okay. But it can also be did you practice this with the desire of being graceful, right?
Yeah.
Like rather than just being able to do the jump itself.
Yeah. But that's cool also as well, because then that means landing a very crazy good big move is encouraged because of the multipliers.
Right.
In some ways, I look at this and go, this is good game design. Yes.
Yeah,
Very good game design. Yeah. Yes. I approve.
But also, I like the way that...
Put into virtuoso stance, apply all the buffs here. I now Stendhal. It's over.
Yeah, do a gajillion damage, But the idea that her breaking away... I forget the girl's name. But
Yaga
Yuna. Breaking away from her actual routine that they'd practiced when it's hey, just do your routine and you'll win, right? Just do it with great execution and you got this. She ended up adding something more difficult, right? Because she wants to specifically catch up to Hikaru. And she managed to do it, but she ended up having falls along the way afterwards, right?
Yes.
Even with that, she got to 80 points. Insane. But I love the idea that afterwards, it's okay, you broke routine. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Good job,
rascal.
You little rascal, right? The idea...
He didn't even say good job.
Just you little rascal, right?
Yeah.
The idea that it's she effectively is telling him, in the absolute worst time to tell him, I can do better, push me harder. Right?
That's what she said, is that, with her goal in mind, it doesn't matter how much training or practice she gets pushed into doing. She wants to do it all.
Yeah. And there is something that is so wonderfully empowering when you realize I am in good hands. I am going to learn to do dope shit. I just need to put in the effort. And because if you're putting in the effort but you don't actually feel confident that you'll get the results, it is very hard to keep up that that max effort all the time.
I
right?
totally get what you're saying. I do think though this show is trying to push back against the hard work equals great score
totally
thing.
Yes.
You are not going to win in this sport because you worked hard. Most of it is actually based on your ability to follow along with what's being given to you, and part of that is just the talent element there, which is
Sure.
if you are actually kind of like Inori, actually capable of assimilating exactly what your coach is trying to tell you to do, you will be capable of greatness. So in a lot of ways,
Right.
I feel like what's been so fun to kind of see as we're seeing all these other characters be brought up is we're actually seeing the way in which the coach relationship with student matters, and that a lot of the students are actually being molded, if you will, through the coach's efforts.
Yes.
And that's kind of what would naturally happen if your student was that good at incorporating elements from the coach.
Right.
They would even incorporate things that you don't intend to necessarily to teach.
Because you're so trying to emulate the very difficult things that they're giving you that you end up emulating a whole lot of stuff that might not
Right.
be that might not be needed for that because you don't know what's needed and what isn't necessarily, right? It's just, all right, just do it all. Yeah.
Just do it all. Yeah. And that's something where we've already seen Inori's form kind of done in such a way that it actually seems like it's within the style of what Tsukasa can do, even if
Right.
it's not necessarily
the
just
same level or-
Well, I was just going to say the exact technical thing he's,
Yeah.
expecting her to do.
Right.
It's the difference of, unfurling your fingers from right to left versus from left to right.
Yeah.
Like those kinds of things are where they do not probably matter in terms of the scoring side of things.
Right.
But it's the kind of things where she's probably looking at him that closely.
Oh, yeah.
With that level of specificity.
Well, and all those times that
and
we
it's even
like
subconscious probably as well.
Oh, absolutely. And like the show even draws attention to it with like Hikaru as an example, where he's like, "Oh, that doesn't seem like, Sunichiro's kind of coaching style or his kind of skating.
Yeah.
Weird." And then they do the the fade from, Hikaru to June and all that stuff, and it's like, that's who her coach is, right?
Right.
So,
And it makes sense for him because his visual inspiration, even before being kind of a coach to him in a weird way, because we've seen that at 4 years old, Yagi was able to learn how the basics of a jump works
to be able to perform it without actually being taught.
without being taught from when she was probably 3 years old, or maybe even a little bit older, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I think it said she started at 4.
She started at 4, but she was watching him at the Olympics. There was probably some time before he went from
where
the
she was
Olympics
basically
to
like
coaching.
taking in the visual information.
Exactly. And then probably watching reruns and recorded footage of that over and over and over again.
It is definitely one of those things where whenever I like watch Olympic performances, especially skating, I'm reminded again like, damn, this is really incredible. I should watch these more often. Why don't I?
Yeah.
Like, because watching reruns of it, it's like, yes, that absolutely makes sense. It's gorgeous, right? Like, it's incredible what they're doing. And it's like, oh, huh. Yeah. That definitely seems a lot better than like, random,
Random Netflix show.
random Netflix show or, person playing a game or whatever, right?
Yeah. No, it is something rather fascinating in that what you spend your time focused on, especially when you're young.
Yes.
You do end up incorporating little bits of it into, at the very least, your imagination and what you think about, even if you don't incorporate movements or what have you into your body or something like that.
Yeah.
But a visual, physical performance like figure skating, I can't imagine not like moving my hands like that when I'm like walking and stuff. Just as like a tick, as a thing just to do,
If you think about the absolute like miracle that it is for, children to be able to, learn speech and, like language.
Pattern matching.
Pattern matching and all that.
It's crazy.
The idea that...
It's
like,
crazy,
Now
yeah.
that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, because when you're that young, it's just eyes wide open, just observing everything.
Sponge, absorb.
Yeah. The idea that it's like, oh, observe Olympic, athletes doing figure skating. Yeah, my little kid brain would be like, so much to observe here, like forget Goo Goo Gaga.
First thing you do when you're walking, you just kind of spin and fall on your head. Right. They're like, what did he just do there? I don't know.
Yeah, where did that come from?
What are you showing him on TV? What are you showing him on TV? I don't know.
Yeah, but okay.
See, for me, it was like I very much loved like anything to do with dinosaurs growing up because I'd watch these cute animated dinosaur movies and stuff.
Yep.
And so my thing was just like, like I would like make myself have the two, T-Rex like things there, and I would like walk around like.
Oh
this,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And it's like that's what I did. That's the thing I pattern matched. And
then for me, it was, when you would teach me like board games because you're like, I need someone to play board games with. Jacob.
You're 4 years old. It's time to learn Risk.
Yeah.
So you roll these dice. Yes, you should attack me there. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, it is crazy how important those early formative years can be.
Or yeah, like you can see the ways in which when you're that young, you incorporate what's around you, what's given to you in repetition.
Right.
And in a weird way, that applies to our older lives as well. What you repeatedly focus on and dedicate yourself to, you will progress in. You won't necessarily reach the heights of those that have, hit the top.
But shit will happen.
But you will make stuff happen. Yeah. You will be able to maybe get to this kind of performance.
Right.
Will you win? No, probably not. Statistically, not likely. Like, just gonna throw out there, there's 15 here. It's a 1 in 3 that you're in the top 5. So...
Not the best odds.
Not the best odds. That's pretty damn good odds for, I would say, most in general.
Oh, yeah, if you got to this point already, then fantastic. Way to go.
Yeah, but getting to this point was probably a lot worse odds than 1 in 3,
And that's where the focusing on the progression and the journey rather than the actual destination is so helpful.
Yes.
Because then, I am so hyped that Tsukasa is telling her, like, yeah, I believe with all my heart that you're going to get gold. If she didn't get gold, that would be very disheartening, right? And it would be very easy for it to potentially then turn into something where it's like, well, okay, I didn't get it, and so they're, whatever, right? But no, it's you put everything you can into it, and you see where it gets you. For this performance specifically, yes, go get the gold.
Yeah.
Go bring it home.
Bring the whole thing home.
Because apparently she's got a trump card.
Yeah, so the thing that they brought up was the triple Salco, which is not
actually that many points.
Not that many points.
Like it's a decent amount of points. But one of the things that I'm also curious with the any figure skating people here, the point card that they showed for the different jumps and all that stuff.
Right.
If you have a combination jump, is it this jump plus that jump and that's the amount that it's worth, or is there some extra bonus that you get because it's harder to do them in an immediate combination or something like that?
What I'm guessing it could be, and this is where things could be a little bit wild, and I'm sure that there's limitations to this. But what I'm guessing it is that in order to get a score of 80 based on that graph right there.
Yep.
The issue I have with trying to figure out how a triple Salco, which is 4.2, which is that, as far as we know, just individually. There's nothing in this that speaks to what a combination stuff has to give. What I would guess specifically is that the value of a triple into a triple is not just that you get those points, but you get those points potentially multiplied against the other combination jumps with it, and that's how you can get points of that high value.
Because the triple salcho, even if it was done with the grade of execution plus 50%, that would just bring it up to a little bit above the triplets.
Yep.
Which, that's
That makes sense. That makes sense in terms of the gradient of how these points are distributed.
There is a reason why most people try to do the most difficult jumps rather than doing the easier jumps with perfect, form and all that.
Right. It's just higher execution or higher potential point value. Mm-hmm. But what I would guess that they're going to be trying to do here, specifically, is they're going to be doing something that, in combination with the triple salcho, puts them into a position where if they do as much as possible in the second half, if they make their combinations be one that naturally lead well into other combinations, then you could maybe get a lot more points out of this.
Sure.
But even still, this graph does not tell the picture of how 80 points is possible.
And
therefore, I think that there's a possibility that there's some kind of flat multiplier that is not being told to us that is based on combinations. What it could be is it's just all points are doubled in the double combination, or all points are tripled in the triple combination.
What I would be curious to see, or at the very least know, when they get their score and it gets announced, right, and they're sitting in the hot seat. Okay, cool. They know their score is that.
Yeah.
Afterwards, do they get the scorecard? This is exactly where your score came from. You can see that it's you did this thing with this, you got this level of grade of execution, you did, these things, you got docked for this many points for that. And then they basically look at it and they're like, all right, cool. So you did the triple combo. That's great. The fact that you had this lower grade of execution or whatever, you had these falls, that made up for this many points. You might have actually gotten more if you'd done what we practiced. Or,
in the Olympics, they actually show the points getting added to the total live as the performance goes.
Right.
They're not having that here because that's too much tech, basically.
Yeah.
That's expensive tech and all that.
And even then in the Olympics, I think it doesn't necessarily involve also the grade of execution, because then they still have to listen for the point total. Right. It gets to be some point, and it's all right.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I just know that they add the points literally as you go. And I have seen some crazy number jumps from stuff. And it's not just constant, like, boom, one big thing and then pause, one big thing. It's like points, half a point, points, points,
all these
little
things,
lots of little things. Like it's constantly going up.
There's probably another thing of this for the steps and for the different spins and like various things like that. Yeah.
Right. And another way to think about it is if you divide 80 by 180, you can then know points per second that basically you're going for here.
Sure.
And so the idea that if you divide basically 80 by 3, you get, you get 26.666 repeating, So you get like, okay.
Yeah. 90 points would be a point every other second, right? So what Hikaru's doing, she's getting a point every other second that she's going. Which doesn't seem like a lot when you think about it in that metric.
Sure.
But then it's like, oh wait, no, that's actually insane.
Yeah. What I'm guessing is it's going to be is that combinations have a multiplier that is actually multiplicative with the percentage bit, because the percentage bit is also a multiplier. It is not an additive.
Right. It's not like, oh, this is a 30% multiplier, this is a 40% multiplier, so all total you have a 1.7 multiplier. No. It's
It's going to be multiplicative on the multiplicative and the multiplicative. And everybody who's played Expedition 33 knows what happens when
Stacking
you multiply the multiply
go
the multiply
crazy.
the multiply.
Yeah.
So, you got this.
Math is cool.
Math is very cool.
Figure skating's cooler, but math
and
is
all
also
mathematicians don't come after me. I know this is just arithmetic, but but math is cool.
Hey, basics are awesome.
Exactly.
Yep.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See anything that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.